Hey, me again. If you don't know me, it's Maggie to tell you the same thing. It's going to be hot again today, just like yesterday. In fact, it's almost the exact same forecast, so let's talk about it. Okay, live look around town. We've got sunny skies on tap today, no rain in the forecast, and we're going to be right below our heat advisory levels, so just prepare ahead for that. That's going to be on tap into the weekend. I do think we will have some heat advisories on tap this weekend too, Saturday and Sunday, as we start to heat up into next week. But we do have a little relief to look forward to. So let's get straight to where we are outside. 86 degrees at the moment. Again, we've got sunny skies for sure, and temperatures are not quite going to, again, reach that advisory criteria in San Antonio, but if you're headed towards Corpus Christi and then up towards Houston, it was exactly like this yesterday. So more where that came from. Hour by hour breakdown gives us triple digits. Actually, we hit about 100 degrees yesterday, today 101, so almost the exact same thing. And it's because of this high pressure that is just in full control. This is going to start to push away a little bit further to the east, and then we will have a bit of a front, but not until next week, specifically the second part of next week. So for your future casts, we've got cloudy skies, clearing out, temperatures jump up into those triple digits, and then it'll feel like 106 today. So again, that's right below our advisory criteria, but it still is going to be hot, so treat it with extra caution for sure. You need plenty of water, especially because it's the weekend now. Make sure you have plenty of shade as well. Okay, if you are headed towards Columbus or anywhere out east towards Houston, you have a chance for some showers, which will help give you a little bit of relief and maybe even a storm, but anything is going to be very, very light. And for us in San Antonio, the next 7 days look not so great. Now we are starting to factor in the latter part of next week. So because of that, we do have less than 1/10 of an inch of chance of rain. But even then, it's really going to be slight. If you take your eyes up I-35 and even pushing into the hill country too, we have a very slight chance for rain. I'll show you when, because I keep talking about it, but I want you to specifically focus on the second part of your 14-day forecast, because that's when we do have still triple digits, but we at least have a 10 to 20% chance for rain. And we start to break down just a little bit this high pressure system. Even then, though, it does stay in full control of our weather patterns, so just something to be aware of. Something that I'm sure that you are aware of too is Ernesto that continues to push towards Bermuda, bracing for those impacts there. Winds are at 100 miles an hour, and this is really the exact moment that we're looking at on our models. This is showing us a exact footage of what's taking place right now. Now, Ernesto is moving northeast at 14 miles per hour, so not that this is going to affect us, obviously, here in San Antonio by any means at all, but it is something that we have our eyes on as it continues to push that way. It is hurricane season, and we'll keep a close eye on those impacts and what you need to know. I want to check in with our Saharan dust forecast just because really something that you might know is over the past, look, there's nothing, we're looking great. Over the past month or so in July, the reason that we weren't seeing a lot of those impacts with any hurricane coverage, of course we had Debbie, but is because that Saharan dust makes its way all the way across the Atlantic from Africa, and it does start to hinder that process of that hurricane formation there. So quite interesting, I think. And then if you didn't believe me when I showed you the GFS of our 7-day forecast for rain, here's a look at our, what I like to call the X-ray of our atmosphere, and it's the water vapor satellite. You can very much see nothing going on for us here in San Antonio. Again, off the coast for sure, we're going to start to see things if you're headed down to the beach, but also pushing up towards Houston, seeing a few showers, which hopefully they get a little bit of relief because they are very hot. Again, if you are headed to Houston today, under a heat advisory, and it certainly is going to feel that hot here too. So here we are once again with a look at your 14-day forecast. Remember, those weather impact alert days are going to be today all the way through next Tuesday, and that's because we expect those heat index values to rise anywhere from 105 to 108, maybe even 110 in areas further down south. So please be careful this weekend as you head outside. And if you can stay indoors and do something fun inside, there's plenty to do. Do that, because it's going to be quite a hot weekend and hot week next week as well. Okay, and just a reminder, on Wednesdays when we'll start to factor in a very, very small chance, nothing to get too excited for, but a very small chance for some showers. So there we have it. I will be on your noon show today. I've got some other duties I gotta go take care of, but you can download, let me throw up our app that you can put on your phone. If you scan this QR code right here, you can download our KENS 5 app for free. Weather, traffic, sports, news, everything that you need to know will be on the app. And also Jeremy Baker and I will be on the app live today. So we'll see you there then. We'll see you then too, is what I'm trying to say. Okay guys, have a wonderful weekend and we'll see you soon.